In a quiet neighborhood just outside Columbus, Ohio, mornings had a rhythm of their own. The coffee maker clicked on at exactly 6:10 a.m., toast popped up a little too dark, and sunlight slowly spilled across the worn wooden floor. That was Linda Parker's world. She'd been raising her daughter Emily on her own for as long as Emily could remember. There were no dramatic explanations, no long stories about what went wrong. Linda believed in moving forward, not backward. Emily learned early that her mom wasn't the kind who complained. If bills piled up, Linda picked up extra shifts at the diner. If the car made weird noises, she drove slower and turned the radio louder like nothing was wrong. "Life's tough," she'd say casually, "but we're tougher." As a kid, Emily thought her mom could fix anything. Broken toys, bad dreams, even scraped knees that hurt more in the heart than on the skin. Linda had this way of kissing the pain away without making a big deal out of it. When Emily hit middle school, things started to change. She wasn't a little kid anymore, but she didn't feel grown either. She started doubting herself, her looks, her grades, her place in the world. Some days she'd come home quiet, drop her bag by the door, and head straight to her room. Linda noticed everything. She just didn't force it. Instead, she'd knock lightly and say, "Dinner's ready if you're hungry. If not, I'll save you a plate." That plate always waited. High school brought bigger challenges. Emily wanted more college, independence, a life beyond their small town. But wanting more also meant being scared of failing. One night after a rough day, Emily finally broke. "I don't think I'm good enough," she said, sitting at the kitchen table, staring at nothing. Linda didn't rush to argue. She poured 2 cups of coffee, one regular, one mostly milk, just how Emily liked it. "Being good enough," Linda said slowly, "ain't about being perfect. It's about showing up, even when you're scared." Emily looked at her mom and realized something new. Linda had probably been scared her whole life too. She just never let it stop her. When Emily failed her first college entrance exam, it hit hard. She cried alone in her room, convinced she disappointed the one person who believed in her most. But Linda didn't yell, didn't lecture, didn't compare her to anyone else. She left a handwritten note on Emily's desk. "This one test don't define you, you do. Take a breath. Try again. I'm right here." That night, Emily slept better than she had in weeks. As years passed, Emily began to notice the sacrifices more clearly. The clothes Linda didn't buy for herself. The vacations they never took. The dreams her mom quietly set aside so Emily could chase her own. The night before Emily left for college, the house felt different, too quiet, too empty already. Emily found Linda sitting at the kitchen table, hands wrapped around a cold mug of coffee. "You nervous?" Emily asked. Linda smiled, eyes shiny but steady. "A little, but that's part of loving someone." "You let him go anyway." They hugged longer than usual. College was hard, but every time Emily felt lost, she heard her mom's voice in her head, "Keep going. You got this." On graduation day, Emily stood in her cap and gown, scanning the crowd. When she spotted Linda standing tall, clapping louder than anyone, everything clicked. All the strength Emily felt in herself. It started there. Later that evening, back home, Emily hugged her mom tightly. "Everything I am," she said quietly, "that's because of you." Linda laughed softly and wiped her tears. "No, baby, that's all you. I just showed you how to stand." And that was their love. Not loud, not perfect, but steady, unbreakable, forever.